Today on the channel, we take it to the streets with the Walmart exclusive Mattel Elite Street Fighter Wrestling Crossover Series with E-Honda Yokozuna and Ken Dominik Mysterio.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another WWE Mattel Elite Street Fighter Walmart exclusive crossover unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Yokozuna and Dominik Mysterio. But for all your Dominik and Yokozuna needs, well, you better hit up Walmart. I got these off Walmart online. They are starting to hit some Walmart stores. Your mileage may vary, as we always say. But for all your Street Fighter needs, make sure you're hitting up Jay'sToysAndGames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. And you guys know we're going to compare these to a little Jada Street Fighter figures, which I did pick up over there at Jay'sToysAndGames.com. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start off with Yokozuna. If there was ever a layup in this crossover, this was the one. Yokozuna playing the sumo wrestler, E-Honda, the sumo Street Fighter. Makes all the sense in the world. Of course, we know the packaging on these, they face different directions if just depending which one you want. Maybe you're a completionist, you need both, but we got both sides of the way they will go. And the Dominik's an interesting one is you'll have different heads on the package, so we'll get into that here in a second. But E-Honda, aka Yokozuna, looking pretty good here. Looks like an arcade, which is really nice. A lot of corners to be dinged and dented too, so very hard to get these minty. I did get these, of course, shipped to me in a bag, so they are really beat up. Luckily, I'm an opener, so we're going to open these guys here. We got Yoko on the side, Elite, Street Fighter, same thing over here. On the back, got a little video game, all kinds of stuff going there. Looking pretty nice, though. Does say Yokozuna, easy for me to say, finisher, the Bonsai drop from Japan, height 6'4", 589 pounds. He is a big boy, let me tell you. And what did I do with my razor blade? There it is. I'm going to open him up here, get him out of the package, and see what all the Yokozuna fuss is all about. Ultimate Warrior, the other one in the set. We'll get to him in the future here. Looking good with the background. We'll dive into that a little bit more. See you later. Goodbye. In the glamour shots. And then we got Yokozuna. I was going to say no twist ties, but nope, we got the twist ties. It is a Mattel product after all. I did not realize we had two heads with this Yokozuna, so that's always nice. Two heads are better than one. A little extra value if that's your thing. We're going to dive in here. We're going to dive in there. See what we got going on. There's 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, shut the door, something like that. Quite the loadout with this Yoko. Actually, a lot more than I anticipated. I was thinking one extra set of hands. We got two extra sets of hands here. Obviously the figure and then an extra head. So not a bad loadout for Yoko. See you later. Goodbye. And we got rubber bands locked in all over him. Rubber bands everywhere. He's the rubber band man, like young Tom Green once upon a time. But we got Yoko out of the package here, and he's got face paint. Oh, he had me at face paint. But we get two splayed out hands and two gripping hands here. Choose your own adventure. And then we got two fists of fury. Always looks weird with Yoko because those fists are so small on him. I think I'll probably use the splayed out hand to give him kind of the E-Honda action. I think that's going to be the plan for me. Your mileage may vary, but let's dive into the head sculpts on Yoko here. Face paint's amazing. Maybe he should have wrestled in face paint back in the day. It makes him look a little bit meaner, I would say, with the red there. And you got it going down the front, looking very good. You got the standard Yoko hair all up there in a bun, looking very cool as well. Little teeth showing. Always love a little teeth from Yoko. And then he's got some very determined eyes. He's ready for the sumo tournament. He's ready for the Street Fighter tournament. Second head over here, screaming and yelling Yoko. This ain't a bad one either. Got the big open mouth, got the face paint, got the same hair going on. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth on both these heads. Both these I would know as Yokozuna. So, as I said, a layup of a figure here for this series. But it does look good. It's our usual Elite Yokozuna style body, but just in a different colorway. And you could honestly grab a Yokozuna Elite figure, one of the many we've had, pop the head off, switch it onto here. And it could be just an alternate attire every single day Yokozuna if you really wanted it to be. He obviously never wore the white and blue attack here. It looks like he's from like the Netherlands or something, or Norway, not Norway. Finland maybe? Is Finland this color? He's the Finland superstar is what he is. But you got all the tassels hanging down. You got the big belt. You got the blue pants here that are stretched to the brim right there. You got the wrapped up ankles, the bare feet, the two small hands, the buggy whip arms. Yoko, not a body guy. Well, kind of a body guy, but not a body guy. But not a bad piece of business here. This could be a kid's playing Yokozuna. I could easily see somebody playing with this. Ooh, I do got a little splatter on the back, on the shoulder there of blue. A lot of blue paint on this Yoko for some reason. Obviously because of the tights and stuff. There you go. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed. Pinless elbows. You know that's what I like to hear. Todd, you hate to hear it, but I love it. Hands back and forth, side to side, removable. Head back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop in the waist. No traditional waist on Yoko. A little bit of movement, but nothing really. Nothing really. Then down below, man, he's got that big diaper going on there. That big thong right there in the middle looking wild. Leg goes out a little bit. Thigh cut, double jointed. Pin knees on this one. Pin knees. Ankles, or I guess boot cut there. No ankle cut on this one. Straight up and down on the foot on him. But an interesting Yoko. Not a bad piece of business, though. It makes all the sense in the world. I don't have any issues with this one at all. Very fun to see in the line here, and one that makes so much sense. Shocked they didn't do it sooner. But there it is. Yokozuna, Street Fighter Elite Walmart exclusive, ready to go. But now we're going to turn our attention over to Dirty Dominik Mysterio. We got good version and evil version here. A 2-in-1. I might pick up another one of these figures when I find it on clearance down the road. But we got him wrapped up looking like Ken Masters in there. Of course, his dad was Ryu in this line. So that's interesting to note as well. WWE Street Fighter. Got all the hallmarks on there. Looking pretty good. Dirty Dominik Mysterio as Ken. Very nice. Very nice. Got him on the side there. Got him on the side over here. And on the back, doing that windmill kick, the roundhouse kick. I'm not sure what you call it. Dirty Dominik Mysterio, finisher the frog splash from San Diego, California. I wonder if he's at San Diego Comic-Con. Maybe. Height 6'1", 200 pounds. He's growing. He's a growing boy, that Dominik Mysterio. We got the background there. He's taking on Shawn Michaels. And we know Shawn Michaels around the corner as Vega. I think coming at the end of summer, early fall maybe. See you later. Goodbye. And there it is, Plastic Prison, locked in there. We get some effect pieces with him as well. Always interested to see stuff like that. And we got twist ties. It is a Mattel product after all, so that means twist ties. Mattel and McFarlane keeping twist tie factories employed. Can you imagine if one of those companies went under and be like, oh, what are we going to do? Who will buy our twist ties? Who? No one. That's who. And here we go. Uh-oh. Missed a twist tie. Oh, well. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's dive into old Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Very interesting figure here. Very interesting. Some things I like, some things I don't like. Now, no extra hands with Dominik, which is different from Yokozuna. But you do get the two effect pieces. We've seen them before. This time they're in a nice orange color. Looks like High C is what it reminds me of. Diving into the figure itself, two heads are better than one. I would assume out of the package, this is the evil edition of Dominik. He's got his tongue out, got the bright blonde hair with the black on top. Very devilish red eyes. He's possessed. He's a demon is what he is. But I do like it. We've seen this head sculpt before. We saw it just recently here on the channel. We saw it in the Ultimate Edition as well. It was part of that 4-pack Hall of Champions Target exclusive set we unboxed. But it's different with the color difference and then the eyes difference there. Second head, it's the younger Dom head we saw before with one of his first elites. Much younger here. He's still got some wacky hair, but he doesn't have the red eyes. Does have the tattoo by his eye, though. But this is Dom just turning bad, going to the Judgment Day, all that kind of stuff. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth on both of them. I do prefer the tongue out head, which I usually don't prefer tongue out, but I do in this instance right here. Diving into the figure itself, very interesting. You got all the tattoos on the arms, looking very nice. You got the wrist. I guess the wrist is part of the gloves, but he's got the UFC style gloves here like the Undertaker would have. Makes him look like he has giant fists. Giant fist. Maybe an iron fist like a young Motorhead, kind of. But looking very good there. We do got the very cool skeleton shirt. He wears that all the time, but it's red and black attack this time. Usually it's the black and white or the white and black. Little La Parka tribute, but we got that going on. Bad thing is you got that knot here. You got to untie that knot to get the gi off. I don't know. I don't know if I will even take that off because they never go back on the right way. I've always noticed that. Very Rey Mysterio tribute on the bottom half here. You got the Mysterio mask. You got the fringe kind of sculpted in there. You got the big yellow boots. The red and yellow attack running pretty strong on this one here, but a good looking figure. Arms all the way around on this one. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows playing all the hits. Hands back and forth side to side. Head back and forth side to side. Ab crunch. Waist articulation. Big old splits if you need them for Dominik. Goes up for the big boot. That would make the Hulkster jealous. Hulkster never went up that high. You do get the thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back forth side to side. Up and down. Playing all the hits with evil Dominik Mysterio on this one. I definitely prefer the evil look over the nice, friendly young man look that we have over there. But I might pick up 2 of these just to display both looks. I might end up doing it. And I think it was cool that they had his dad in here as well. So you got the Ken and Ryu, you got Rey and Dominik. So you got kind of that going on. Cool enough, if you ask me. So there it is, a little Dominik, a little Yokozuna. But I do got the Jada Toys Honda right there. So you can see that looking pretty cool. And then we got Ken from Jada Toys as well. So not really scaling together or anything, but it is cool to have both sides of the representation there. A lot of fun in this line. This line, a bit of a sleeper line. I don't think it's setting any worlds on fire, but a little slow as far as the distribution goes. Took a while for Series 1 to get there. Now they're everywhere. I don't know if they'll ever get rid of them until they clearance them. And now we're waiting on Series 2 to hit traditional retail in the majority of the stores. And right on the heels of that will be Series 3. So we'll see what happens in the future. See if we do get a Series 4. Maybe they'll announce something at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm not real sure. I guess we'll find out together when that day does come. So that's it. That's Street Fighter Ken, a.k.a. Dominik, E-Honda, a.k.a. Yokozuna. What's your thoughts on these two? You need them? Passes? Long games? No games? Hard pass game? Hard pass? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels. 2 YouTube channels with content every single day. Appreciate all the support out there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with video cast on YouTube. So for a little Yokozuna, a little Dominik Mysterio, and a little odd Street Fighter, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?